30 days. Martha?
Jonathan, thank you very much. With that, we bring in Mark Eiglarsh, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. Mark, good to have you with us. Your take on this indictment, these charges today?
Well, you've got two competing stories here. Prosecutors are saying, look, the evidence is overwhelming. There's blood splatter. And again, we're hearing this from sources. We don't know whether this is true or not. But the blood splatter is consistent with someone who was right there. That somebody using that type of weapon would get that only if they were there. He's saying, look, I was framed like the Mona Lisa. I loved both of them. There's no motive. I wasn't there. I'm grieving just like any victim would be.
I mean, obviously, there's going to be questions about other DNA, what was seen on those bodies, whether or not there was any presence of another person there. Here's Nancy Grace's take on what she thinks this weapons evidence tells her. Watch.
Somebody just like him that knows the court system and trying murder cases forever knows that would make authorities believe there were two perps. But no, he had weapons readily available within an arm's reach. And I believe he used two weapons because he used a shotgun, which takes too long to reload, and then the AR-15.
What do you think about that theory, Mark?
Yeah, it's possible. That theory, along with others, could also be possible. I would need to see more evidence. What I'm most concerned about, though, is motive. And I know people are saying, well, you don't have to prove motive in a murder case. You don't. But jurors want to know why. Why would he shoot someone he allegedly loves, his wife and his son, a 22-year-old who he apparently loved? They don't have to prove motive, but so far, we don't have one yet.
There's so many crazy parts of this story. I mean, I remember, he hired a distant cousin, according to these reports, to shoot him, to make it look like he was killed on the side of the road. That blew up. That didn't end up working for him either, if that was the goal that he wanted. And very much in debt in a lot of different ways. It appears his life was really spiraling out of control. So while he may have loved them, he may have had reasons to want to extricate himself from his family.
That's right. And prosecutors are going to want all that evidence in. You're going to see a battle. They're going to want to put all that in because no one in their right mind would do what they're alleging he did in that indictment. So they want to show he wasn't in his right mind. The defense lawyers will do exactly as what I do in my cases. That shouldn't come in. It's too prejudicial. It doesn't prove what happened in this particular case, and that will be a battle in this courtroom.
One last question about the housekeeper. We always wonder in these situations, what did she know? What did she see? When she died, it was determined to be natural causes, that she had fallen, tripped over the family dog and fell down a flight of stairs. But now they're going to exhume her body. They already have, to get more evidence on that. That's going to raise a whole nother issue for him, potentially.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to be him under these circumstances because this isn't an objective view of it. They think he's guilty of 2 homicides already. They think he's got, a lot of ill intent. And so they're going to look at this in a way to see if they can charge him.
Yeah. Mark, thank you very much. Very interesting case.
My pleasure.
Once it goes to trial, it's going to be very interesting to watch. Good to have you here as always. So we have some breaking news. It's sad news.